we got two very powerful characters going head to head. Darkseid, the Lord of Apokolips, taking on Odin, the All-Father of Asgard. Who wins? Well, that's what we're going to find out. Worshipped as the god of evil, Darkseid is one of the most powerful beings in existence, and the supreme monarch of planet Apokolips. Considered as one of the Justice League's worst adversaries, the greatest enemy of New Genesis, and one of the greatest threats to the DC Multiverse, he seeks to bend everything and everyone to his will, and remake the cosmos in his image, all while searching for the anti-life equation. Darkseid is one of the most physically powerful beings in the entire universe, and has consistently been able to overpower the entire Justice League all by himself, including the heavy hitters like Superman and Wonder Woman, destroy Green Lantern Ring with his bare hands, and fought against the Anti-Monitor in one-on-one combat. Although he's not as fast as true speedsters like Superman or Flash, he has been able to catch them by surprise and keep up with them in a fight. Darkseid is insanely durable, so much so that Lobo actually just injured himself by punching Darkseid. He's taken blasts from Anti-Monitor, planetary explosions, and as well as attacks from Alan Scott when he was the multiversal embodiment of the green and other elemental representations. And if he is injured, Darkseid has an incredible healing factor and can heal from any wound instantly. One time the Spectre even reduced him to ash, and Darkseid just reformed. Then Darkseid is fueled by the Omega effect, which he can use in a plethora of ways. His most destructive attack are his Omega beams, which he fires from his eyes and can control its path instantly. These attacks allow for teleportation, transmutation, instant disintegration, or even complete erasure. It's been said that nothing is able to survive the full Omega effect, and has even been able to nearly kill the Anti-Monitor before. Darkseid is also an insanely powerful telepath, as he can control minds, has the ability to telekinesis, and he can fly. He's able to manipulate matter, manipulate energy, unleash energy-enhanced strikes, and create powerful energy force fields. He can travel through dimensions, resurrect the dead, manipulate souls, alter his size, teleport, and project himself onto the astral plane. And then in the other corner of Odin. Odin is the All-Father of the Norse gods, and ruler of Asgard. He's the son of Bor, brother of Vela and Ve, husband of Frigga, and the father of Thor, Vidar, Balder, and adopted father of Loki. Odin is the wisest, and by far the most powerful of the Asgardian gods. While not omnipotent, Odin is a vastly powerful being who's been alive for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years. Even though Odin is one of the oldest Asgardians, he's shown that he can lift over 90 tons, while the average male Asgardian can lift 30 tons. Then he can even lift heavier objects thanks to his powers. That is just his natural strength. He's been able to battle for 40 days and 40 nights without tiring, and has reflexes that even rival Thor. He's also highly resistant to nearly all forms of attack, and has been shown to not be affected by Silver Surfer's attacks, and isn't phased by energy blasts from cosmic level entities. Odin is usually never seen without a scepter, and also has two powerful weapons that he can call upon in dire situations: his indestructible enchanted spirit Gungnir, and his powerful mace Threadstuck. However, Odin doesn't usually need to resort to physical confrontations, and that is because he possesses the Odin Force. This lets him manipulate vast cosmic energy, and has granted him the ability to do a ton of different stuff, like reading minds from across dimensions, creating force fields that are essentially impossible to get through, altering his size, and projecting force blasts that are powerful enough to one-shot the Silver Surfer. He's able to teleport himself or others anywhere he desires, and one time he even teleported all of Asgard to New York City just to prove that he could do it. He's able to manipulate all forms of energy, and that includes mystical energies as well, and can stop time, reverse time, or create time bubbles that are immune from outside interference. Odin can transmute elements, create new worlds out of nothing, rekindle dying stars, destroy entire galaxies, and he's repaired damage done to the universe before. Odin is also one of the few that have been able to knock Galactus unconscious, and he's the one who created the Destroyer armor, which is battled against Celestials. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now both these guys are very powerful, as it is a god going up against a new god. Darkseid has shown some more physically impressive feats, as he's a team buster and defeated the entire Justice League, gone up against the entire Green Lantern Corps, and even defeated Jimmy Olsen, who was infused with the power of the new gods. Now the reason that last feat is impressive is because when you combine just two new god souls, their power increases tenfold, and there were thousands of new gods dead at that point. But it's not like Odin is physically weak. He just doesn't usually resort to getting into physical confrontations. But when he does, well, he's absolutely manhandled Thor, and was probably holding back too because Thor is his son after all. And see, the problem with Darkseid getting into so many physical fights is that he's lost his fair share of fist fights too, even to beings like Superman and Doomsday. And while both of those characters are very powerful compared to the heroes of Earth, and even cosmic level heroes, throw them in the ring with Odin, and well, they get trashed just as easily as Thor did. But this fight doesn't have to come down to physical confrontation. That's because we got the Omega effect going up against the Odin force. And that's where the fight gets interesting. Because if Darkseid unleashes a full Omega blast, well then they can cause instant disintegration, or a complete erasure from the timeline, and nearly killed the Anti-Monitor. And I believe Anti-Monitor is more powerful than Odin, so it might actually finish off and kill the Allfather. But on the other hand, the beams haven't killed Superman, and have been blocked by Wonder Woman's magical bracelets. Now you could argue that Darkseid wasn't actually unleashing a full blast against Clark, and so that's why he survived. And I can get behind that, because it's actually Wonder Woman blocking the Mega Blast that I want to focus on here. Her bracelets are magical, and are made from the remains of Zeus' shield, and forged by Hephaestus. And these magical bracelets were able to block the Omega Blast. The Metal Uru is probably the closest thing to compare Diana's bracelets to in the Marvel Universe. And he's also got his indestructible magical spear and makes Gungnir and Threadstuck. With these on his side, in addition to being a vastly powerful magical being, Odin should be able to survive the Omega Blast as well. And I don't think Darkseid will have the same luck going against the Odin force. Odin is used to defeat a cosmic sentient superstorm that's the size of a galaxy, defeat the Egyptian god Seth, where their fight shattered galaxies and shook the very fabric of the multiverse, and Odin is the one who beat Surtur, where their fight shook the 9 realms. He's very powerful, and with the Odin force on his side, he's shown he's consistently on a higher level than Darkseid. Like Odin has never even felt threatened by the Avengers, while Darkseid has gone down to the Justice League, and even Doomsday and Superman. At the end of the day, Darkseid is on Thanos' level, to the point where the Mad Titan could defeat him. And when Thanos and Odin fought, well, Odin easily took him down, no sweat. Odin could do the same thing with Darkseid, and he comes out on top in this one. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Just sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. More videos just like this one every single day. See you next time.